here today, very humbled to speak about human rights. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Chevy for his dedicated work that has brought us up to this point. My name is Vivian Abboud, and I have been in Edmonton and Canada for 20 years. While growing up, I have experienced and watched violence and hatred. Many ordinary citizens were treated as second class. Some were detained and abducted for no reason. They had no voice and they had no human rights because of their religious, political beliefs, their skin color, and sexual orientation. More than 2.7 billion people live in countries where being who you are is punishable by imprisonment or even death. Still to this day, I hear an everyday horror story. Heroes losing their lives in the line of duty. Every day, challenges that can deny you your livelihood and sometimes also put your life and liberty at risk. Many victims of violence and bullying, and it just breaks my heart and also makes me very angry because nothing is getting done to change that situation, and ordinary citizens have no voice. Freedom, whether academic or religious or press, are under attack. Many individuals continue to be persecuted globally and experience bullying and discrimination in our community. Today, after more than 6 decades of the proclamation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, there are many who do not enjoy freedom of speech and believe in freedom from fear. Also, it makes me very grateful to be here in Edmonton, where I have a voice, and it's with this great pride that I join Edmontonians to be united in the face of hatred and discrimination. I will never take this for granted, the human rights that I once never had, and I choose not to be standing on the sidelines, but rather play an active role in protecting and nurturing the flame of human rights. As immigrants, we come from all across the globe with different backgrounds, experiences, and it is important not to be assimilated. However, if we have experienced hatred, we should never let it define us, but rather influence us to make the change, and first and foremost, be the change and the role model in our welcoming communities. Just like it did to Chevy, this one non-negotiable value that should unite us all is human rights. We have to let go of influence and values that contradict human rights and that we have picked up in our home countries because they used to be our only way of survival. As Gandhi said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. I know that many of us, we find ways of leading and making that change, but that should be our collective and continuous effort as there's still more to be done and to be inclusive. When I first arrived to Canada, right away I noticed the existence of human rights and how every person has the right to have their inherent dignity respected and protected. I also have noticed much progress and I made sure to be involved. However, very gloomy stories, such as losing Constable Widow and Chevy, speak to the fact that this progress is not complete. Constable Widow's death will always remain the living story of fighting against violence and hatred, and that we should remember every day. The hatred and the discrimination that Chevy has experienced and initiatives such as Hate to Hope will always remind us of how precious human rights are. It allows us to honor the memory of so many innocent individuals who have struggled or lost their lives in the face of crimes and injustice. We cannot be complacent and watch discrimination and bullying. I think what makes Edmonton exceptional is that we struggle to improve. As citizens united, it is the responsibility of each one of us, not only the activists, to continue down the path of a strong and more inclusive society, where every person is respected, and to protect the great gift of human rights and deliver it to future generations, and to be the change we wish to see in the world.